3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hi everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of We Chill. My name is Elizabeth Joseph and I will be your new hostess, taking you through this brilliant show, jam-packed. And as you can see, I'm at a destination. If you know this place, keep it on the lock, because just in a few moments I'll take you to an interview with a curator where they'll give us more information about this beautiful place where I'm standing. Today is World Social Media Day, and if you're like me, you're not really tech savvy, but you're trying. The social media platforms that I enjoy as of this moment as Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. TikTok not so much, but I'm trying. So my message for you today is I hope that you enjoy it, but make sure that you remain safe and that you secure all your accounts.
The call for the two to smoke the peace pipe was made in a press release by theologians Bishop Lucas Katenda and Pastor Laban Mwashekele. Parliamentarian Paulus Mbangu, former Swapo Party Youth League Secretary Elia Gurare, and academics Marius Kudumo and Dumba Kamwanya. Other authors include Sheripo Musutwa and Priscilla Mashila. Disho, a regular critic of the Geingob administration, endured an acrimonious exit from the Namibian Institute of Public Administration and Management, NIPAM, in 2015, for which he was executive director. He believes his dismissal from NIPAM was a politically motivated move to punish him for his critical column, Disho's Dictum, which was published in the state-owned New Era newspaper at the time. Moving on to page 3. Nev accused of defying own constitution. A founding member of the Namibian Economic Freedom Fighters (NEF) political party has accused the party's leadership of not complying with its constitution, which states that leaders need to be elected every 5 years. It has been 8 years since NEF, which is an affiliate of South Africa's Economic Freedom Fighters, elected new leadership with the party formed in 2014. According to a source who opted to remain anonymous, the party was meant to hold its first People's Assembly, which is the party's highest decision-making body, in 2019. However, that did not materialize. The party's top leadership, led by President Epaphras Mukwilongo, failed to organize the assembly, which led to them holding on to their positions to date, the insider said. Parliament pleads for Angolan refugees in Kunene. Critical positions in the Home Affairs Ministry's Kunene offices are unoccupied, and this hampers the service delivery to communities, a committee found. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Foreign Affairs, Defence and Security has recommended that the fast-tracking of citizenship for currently stateless refugees who fled Angola in the 1970s. Presenting a report in Parliament this week, SWAPO Member of Parliament Lucia Witbooi said that this can be done either by relaxing the existing requirements or using the same template applied to reparate of Herero descendants from Botswana. She further said that these people have families both in Namibia and Angola, but still do not have national documents because they do not meet the requirements and they cannot access services during trying and difficult times. The issues have been with Cabinet for the last 7 years with no amicable solution to date, she said. Lastly, in the economic news, business boost credit uptake during May. The private sector credit extension PSCE growth increased to 4.5% at the end of May 2022 relative to the 3.8% at the end of April 2022. Businesses in the commercial and retail services sectors as well as the commercial rental property space were the main drivers of credit uptake during May 2022. According to the Bank of Namibia, growth in credit extended to the businesses increased to 7.4% at the end of May 2022, relative to the growth rate of 5.9% in April 2022. The cost of borrowing repo rate in May stood at 4.25%. In June, the central bank increased the repo rate by 50 basis points to 4.75%, which makes borrowing expensive. Local analysts expect interest rates to continue increasing during the rest of the year due to inflationary pressures. The Bank of Namibia noted that the increase in credit uptake by corporates started in April and reflects a rise in demand for short-term asset-backed credit facilities and other loans and advances. Regarding households, credit uptake slightly rose to 2.4% at the end of May 2022 compared to the growth rate of 2.2% reported at the end of the preceding month. The rise was dominant in mortgage, credit and other loans and advances in the review period, Bond pointed out. Overall, private sector credit extension growth increased to 4.5% at the end of May 2022 relative to the 3.8% at the end of April 2022. Overdraft credit contracted by 4.5% at the end of May from a less steep contraction of 3.8%.
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Elizabeth and I'm joined by, I'm not going to mix up her title or her name. I think it will work best if she introduces herself and tells us a little bit about what it is that she's doing here at the gallery and just take us through a little bit of the history. So, lovely lady, please introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about who you are.
Thank you so much. My name is Ndeenda Shivute-Nakapunda. I'm the Chief Curator here at the National Art Gallery of Namibia. And my role is basically to make sure that, in very basic terms, that we are able to have good content for the public to come and see here at the gallery, as well as to make sure that the collections that we're in charge of are well taken care of and also on display for the public to see, research and enjoy.
Lovely. Yeah. How creative do you have to be in an industry like this?
Look, we believe everybody is a creative, right? The levels of creativity vary. I think it's just the work that you put into it that differs. Everyone has a little bit of creativity in them. So it's being in this industry. It's an exciting thing because you get to meet so many different people with so many different ideas. And we are specifically in the visual arts, but now as time goes, we found that the people and artists and creatives we're working with span across board. So it's not just visual artists, we're working with musicians, you're working with performers. So it goes across the board. So yeah.
So every day is something new, something else.
Yes, there's something new, something exciting. We do have a lot of admin, heavy duty things that we do in the back. But the stuff that we get to produce and share with, I think the public is really exciting.
Cool. And how long have you been in this industry?
I've been a curator for about 7 years. I've worked at the gallery for 5, and then I've also worked in the museum sector with the Museums Association, doing a lot of more research-based work. But yeah, I think my heart is in the arts.
Lovely.
So, yeah.
I'm glad that you're here again, because otherwise this interview would have never been possible.
Yes.
So I want you to just tease a little bit of the events that you guys will be hosting here, say for the next month. What are some of the programs as well that the gallery is busy with at the moment?
So the gallery is coming out of quite a bit of a weird phase. I think everybody is, with post-COVID, coming back to events, happening, people coming out of their houses and homes. So for this month, what we've got is we've got an artist, Mukane Akolera, who is doing an exhibition on the 7th of July, opening in the main gallery. And it's going to be something very different. I would like to invite all our viewers and guests to come and actually see. It's an interdisciplinary exhibition that will be talking about Namibian history with the genocide. And she's been doing a lot of research with communities, looking at their perspectives and how they've been affected and how they are living with the effects of the genocide, I think, today. And the genocide is something that is quite, I would say, a topic that's very alive for us as Namibians today. There's a lot of debates and talks and work going on around it. So this exhibition, I think, is an opportunity for people to engage, see different perspectives, and hear voices from community members themselves that are brought to the fore through it's a photographic, film, and sound installation that will be in our main gallery.
Love to see it. And is that one of the main events, or do you then have smaller? I saw something on your social media about school tours. Is that like some of the smaller programs that you guys do?
So the exhibition is one of the larger things. Our exhibition this exhibition will run for 4 weeks. So alongside each exhibition, we try to have engaging programs where the public can come in. So we do organize school group tours. The last tour we had was actually an NGO foundation that had kids from different schools and different community centers, such as SOS Children's Home, and they brought about 100 children here to the gallery. And so what we do is basically take them through the exhibitions, explain what it is that we do here at the gallery, and then try and encourage them to also participate. We get worksheets that we give them, and some of the kids will come up to you and be like, I also draw, I also paint, and they show you, they get so excited. So it's really lovely to see. And then I think the biggest thing about the school tours is that once you've captured the heart of a child in the space, they'll always want to bring their family members back.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
They enjoy their space, the tour with us, and they're almost definitely guaranteed to come back. Yeah. So yeah.
Cool. Okay, so just maybe lastly give some more information on the exhibition that will be taking place, like where can people get tickets, time,
So the exhibition will open on the 7th, and it's free. We don't charge entrance here at the gallery. So the opening will happen on the 7th at 6 o'clock in the evening, and it will be a very jam-packed evening. We've got some performances happening, we've got a panel discussion, and the exhibition itself, I think, will be quite an exciting thing to see. So people should, I'd like to encourage people to come in around 5:30, grab a glass of wine or a juice, free, that's all.
I love free things.
Everybody loves free things. And then join us for what we hope will be quite an engaging evening. But besides that, it will run until August, the beginning of August. And again, like I said, we are open and it's free to the public. We're open Mondays till Fridays. On Mondays we open at 2. And then from Tuesday until Fridays we're open 8 till 5. And then Saturdays we also open in the morning for people who are busy during the week. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for joining me on our show, and thank you guys as well for watching. Stay tuned. I'll definitely come to the exhibition so you can chill with us.
The Africa Leadership Institute has compiled a booklet to promote awareness about corruption and fraud. With me is Senior Manager Edla Kahumbi. Edla, tell us, why is ethics and a sound moral compass necessary if a country wants to thrive?
Yeah, it is necessary for a country to have a moral compass and to have ethics, because if a country doesn't have that, they lose their sense of what is right and wrong. And when people, lose their sense of what is right and wrong, they lose respect for things, for people, for laws, and even for other people's lives. And a country does not have enough resources to be able to sustain such a society where people just do what's right, for their best interest. And at the heart of ethics really is trust. We want to be able to trust what people say and do. That's why, we trust the water that we drink from the tap, because those who purified the water are trustworthy. Or we can sit in this building and trust that it's not going to collapse on us, because those who built it are trustworthy. So it's really absolutely critical that a country has a moral compass and that they have ethics. Otherwise, such a nation will destroy itself.
Tell us, how does the publication use stories to bring this message across?
We hope that the stories act like some kind of mirror. We want people to be able to see themselves in the stories, because it's easy for us to see wrongdoing in other people, but not in ourselves. And so we hope that the stories will reflect to us our wrongdoing so that we can recognize it. And then also we want people to realize that people don't just wake up one day and steal $1 billion. It starts with a lie here and an omission there. And we hope that in the stories we can recognize these things, so we can nip these little bad habits in the bud before, it's too late.
What audience are you aiming at, and which people do you think will find this guide useful?
Yeah. So our audience is really everyone in the Namibian nation. We want everyone to be able to start a dialogue about ethics. We want it to be discussed in boardrooms, in churches, at family gatherings. We want everybody to be able to have the courage and the freedom to discuss this, to be able to influence one another to do the right thing. So really we hope everyone takes this book and invite others to do the same.
How can people get a hold of the publication?
Yeah, you can email us at admin@ali.com.na. You can call us. It will be available at the Rock Lodge, which is in Okahanja, and at our offices, which is 344 Independence Avenue in Windhoek.
Thank you very much, Edla. Remember to do your part to fight corruption and fraud.
Back. So what is life if we're not always trying to take a shortcut? So our life hack for today is carrying a bar of soap unopened in your luggage when you travel. This will decrease the musty smell, and I love traveling, so I hate it when I do laundry and I pack my suitcase, but then when I arrive at my destination, my clothes end up smelling very musty. So what I like to do is I like to put a bar of soap in my suitcase, and then I'm A for a way.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Flex Minutes. I'm Jeanette Diergaard, your presenter for Flex the show, and obviously the minutes. Now today we're just going to do some stretches with our legs and for our hips. So my favorite one is the 90-degree stretch. Basically what you're doing, you have your feet stacked up, your legs stacked up in a 90-degree angle, and you're going to twist it. Okay, so that is going slow, but the idea is to continuously move your feet. And then you're going to have it like that and move it like that. So the idea is to have your legs as you twist in a 90-degree angle. So you're going to have this one 90 degree, that one 90 degree. Your back should be straight, engaging your abs, and that's what you're going to do, keeping it in place. Mobility, very important for your hips, for your groin area, and overall just to have a happier life with not too many aches and pains. But that brings us to the end of this Flex Minute. I hope to see you guys next time again.
Bookings for Namibia Tourism Expo 2022 are open. The expo will take place from 3 to 5 November 2022 in Windhoek. To secure your booking, visit nte.nmh.com.na. And for more information on the expo, follow all Namibia Media Holdings platforms. The expo is supported by the Ministry of Environment, Tourism and Forestry, Namibia Tourism Board, FENATA, City of Windhoek, and Namibia Media Holdings. Namibia Tourism Expo, taking tourism to the regions.
Thank you so much for joining me on this lovely episode. I hope to see you guys soon. And for the rest of the weekend, stay warm. And if you're at the coast, close those windows and those doors, because the coast weather is crazy right now with the oosveer. So I hope that you guys remain safe wherever you are. Keep warm and stay blessed. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.
Hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson. I'm gonna mess around. Honey, I'm going to Jackson. I'm going to Jackson Town. Take it away, June.
Well, go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your house. Go play your hand, your big talking man, and make a big fool of yourself. I'm calling Jackson. I'm gonna comb my hair. Honey, I'm calling Jackson. We'll see if I can.
When I breeze into that city, the people gonna stoop and bow. And all them a woman gonna make me teach them what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson. I turn loose my coats. Honey, I'm going to Jackson. Goodbye, that's all she wrote. We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm gone.